together for our next Master of Shop Management, Jessica of Dave's Auto. Come on, Jessica, come on up here.
This is uncomfortable for me. All right, thank you. Thank you to all who are here to support me. That includes my family, my parents who aren't able to make it today, my top 20 friends, Cassie, the Drive team, and God. A little bit of history, I'll keep it short. Dave's Auto started in 1983 as a way for my dad and my mom to provide for my family. Long days and late nights, my dad was painting cars and running the shop, doing the only thing he knew how to do, work. I recall working there in the summers, counting money, playing on the little machine that would print checks, like a little typewriter, if any of you remember those. I would sweep the floors, clean the bathrooms, and the only money I made wasn't really money. It was, we got to go out for lunch or eat something from the chuck wagon, the little truck that stopped by with food on it. And one year, I even earned a watch that I really wanted. I wouldn't really call this my dream job. Years later, I tried college, tech school, beauty school, but I landed back in the office. Now this time I was doing actual work, like paperwork, computer work, and earning a real paycheck. I wouldn't have thought that this part-time job would land me ownership someday, until a business partner of my dad's left the business. I was gaining responsibility, and my dad asked me if I wanted to take over. I said, you know what, let's do this. I can. In 2015, I got married. 2016, my first child was born. And 2018, Dad retired. Now it was all mine. Now what in the heck do I do? Dad was there on the other end of the phone to help me. He would come in when he could, but I wanted to prove that I could do this by myself. I had a part-time assistant, like an office assistant, really, just doing kind of book work and answering phone calls, but that wasn't enough. I received a phone call or two or three from someone, or from a company called DRIVE. I had no idea what this was. I talked to a man several times. I don't recall his name, but he even left me in tears several times. The idea of paying a company to help me through this transition and grow my business sounded crazy, and definitely not something that my dad would do. But I committed. My first coach was Anna, and exactly what I needed. She was compassionate but direct, and she was amazing with numbers. I remember avoiding several of her phone calls in fear of her assertiveness. A few coaches later, I now have Cassie pushing me to get my KPIs entered and giving me timelines for tasks that need to be done. Before Drive, I only had a little bit of training on how to make a profit and how to lead a team, let alone what a KPI stood for. Dave's Auto has grown in many ways that my dad never could have imagined. Going from an 80s mom and pop shop to now working with many insurance claims, adding towing and roadside services, and foregoing the time and materials attitude that Dave's Auto once started with. We are making 15 to 20% net profit, and I have a team that is growing. I know that I will be able to get to stage 4 when I am ready. And again, I thank those who have helped me along the way.